Okay, so we have got on the side of NOCAP, we've got a Marceau, Yu Yang, a Daring, Venezia, Des Moines, Moskva, Republic, and Montana. Republic's a really interesting pick here. Have not seen that yet, ladies and gentlemen. Over on the side of KSC, we've got 4 DDs, Gearing, Shima, Z52 Marceau, Moskva, Double Des Moines, Kremlin, and Montana.
Battle starts.
Okay, so game is moving, and here we go. So, looks like we're going to see a DD heading towards A, a DD heading towards B. Actually, 2 to A, 1 to B, and 1 to C for KSC. And that is some precision adjustment there, ladies and gentlemen. Cutting through there successfully. On the side of NOCAP, we've got One Soul Gamer going straight forward, Denny Herdenol and his Daring, and the Venezia going to C, and then the Yu Yang Venezia Des Moines going to A. So that's going to be a smoke Yu Yang. That's job is to smoke up the Des Moines, push him up, probably all the way, honestly, to the E12 island is where they're going to want to get it to. And we'll go from there and see how it goes. Okay, so Z52 going into B is going to be an advantage for KSC with the Hydro. Marceau's not going to be able to contest that because both he doesn't have the detection range and the Hydro is going to catch him out, and he has no smoke. So should be early cap advantage to the side of KSC. We'll see what happens when we go from there. Now on this side of KSC, we're seeing a Gearing, Marceau, Des Moines, Kremlin, Des Moines over to A. I feel like what we're going to see from KSC here is a similar thing. The Gearing's going to try to smoke the Des Moines all the way up to that E12 island, which might mean we have dueling Des Moines on each side of it, perma-detected because of the island and proximity detection. That's going to be really, really interesting, ladies and gentlemen, to see what happens with that one. We'll keep an eye on that. We'll keep an eye on that. Okay, so on the move, we're going to just keep it wide. Nothing's really happening yet. Z52's backing into B. We'll see what happens from there and go from that point. I'm just going to watch and relax right now. Okay, so anyway, B being taken by the Z52, Aussie Zeus, so we're going to have KSC getting an early advantage on points. Daring of NOCAP is going to push into C, and this is going to be a challenge here between the Shimakaze of Hitaki Hiyoshi and Denny Herdenel. Over at A, the Marceau has already charged himself to the island. Looks like they are going to see if they can get away with not even smoking the Des Moines up because of his low detection. And the Kremlin of Dastard just got struck for 12k. Another shot's coming, another 5k, and this is where having a Des Moines, a Venezia, and a Republic can be really useful, though Mr. Cat paid for it with 19,000 of his health. There's the smoke coming out from the Gearing. That's going to get the Des Moines up and going to where he is. And we will see what happens. More shots out onto the Des Moines of Mr. Cat. Not hit. They got the smoke up. Problem is, Torps are already out from the Gearing that are going to come towards that smoke line. So this might be a big issue for Mr. Cat. Over here on the far side, shots are out in the smoke towards that Des Moines. They're going to miss Shadow Wolffish. But we'll see what happens. Yu Yang, first one to encounter the Torps. He's going to turn in. He's going to dodge. Mr. Cat probably knows at this point. I'm not sure if that's his Hydro or his radar that's up. I think that's the Hydro based off range. He knows where the Torps are, so he's going to dodge them as well. And as I said, you're going to have 2 Des Moines sitting at this island. The issue is that 1, the Yu Yang's detected, and 2, there's a Marceau, a Gearing, and a Des Moines waiting for the Yu Yang and Des Moines. So a big advantage. Oh, and now Marceau's out. NOCAP's Associated Press just opened up. He's changing over, but he's already taken 5k from the Marceau. Good shots back to get 3k off pretty quickly on. Des Moines of Mr. Cat's also getting smacked. Yu Yang at 16k. He's dodging, he's ducking, he's diving, he's weaving. 13k. We'll see how much more the Marceau gets before he manages to go dark with that fire on him. Shots out from the Venezia onto the Marceau. Another 3k off. He's down to 19k, so he's lost a good 7k of his health. Yu Yang at 12k. Des Moines of Mr. Cat at 13k. By the way, a little bit of knife fighting going on at C, but all the action's still happening here at A. Yu Yang back on fire. Instant DCP because now he's dark. He's down to 9k, so he's lost 13,000 health. Marceau is only lost 6k. And bigger issue, the Des Moines of Mr. Cat did not make it to the island, so now he's in a world of hurt. Unless the Yu Yang has already got another smoke up, which I do not believe he does, this might be the end of him right here. Uh-oh. Kremlin shots coming into Mr. Cat. Uh-oh. 11k. He gets away. He's not dead yet, but now he's got to deal with the Des Moines. AP coming out from the Des Moines. Kremlin's still got probably about 20 seconds till he can shoot again. Is Mr. Cat going to dodge this? He's doing a good job turning out. Des Moines misses. By the way, Kremlin down to 53k as he's getting smacked by the Republic. 8k left on Mr. Cat, but now the other Des Moines got the angle. Shots are coming out. Mr. Cat's slowing down, and the Yu Yang has the smoke. This might be the saving grace. No cap kill all now getting shot. Nope, Kremlin snags Mr. Cat. First kill of the game. 5.5 minutes in, and a 200-point lead to the side of KSC. That being said, health is still majorly in the favor of NOCAP, and now they spot the Z-52. Marceau's opening up on the Z-52, trying to chunk him. Moskva's there as well to open up. They're trying to hit him. There's the damage starting to come out on the Z-52. They want to get him down and prevent him from getting into that cap. 18k and dropping. Marceau is not letting up. He's blind firing, and he's blind firing well. Look at how many fires that poor man has on his ship. That is about as many fires as you can get on a destroyer. 9k, he has DCP'd, and he's smoked up. So he's trying to get dark. 6k, he's back on fire though. And that's a perma. 5,200 and dropping. Marceau's one soul gamer. No damage so far. Take that back. Now he just got damage. But he has got the Z-52 of Aussie Zeus down to 4,600. And the Kremlin of Dastert is at 40k. Taking a quick look over to C. Montana of Danny Love's taking some damage. Hitaki Hiyoshi's there. Oh, and the Yu Yang gets charged and goes down at A. We take a quick look over at C because we haven't been over there and we missed stuff at A. Dastert is at 28k, and now he's getting focused fired, and he's in a problem spot there. He's got a Marceau that's going to be able to chunk him for quite a while. So they're up 2 ships, and they're up 400, almost 300, 400 points. However, Dastert might be going down here very quickly. So we'll have to keep an eye out on that and see what happens. Gearing's trying to smoke him up. 7k left on Dastert. 5,400. Double fire on him. Does he have the DCP to clean it out? 2,900. 1,900. There's the triple fire. Dastert goes down. There's a much needed trade back onto the side for NOCAP. So KSC still holds 2 caps, and NOCAP is not getting any caps right now, though the Daring is probably going to back towards C again at some point here. Issue is that Daring's healing up, but he is way under health compared to the Shimakaze. Plus, Venezia and Montana are not in as good a position right now as the Moskva Montana is of KSC. Continuing on. Over at A side, it's got settled down now since that early kill, those 2 ships going down. Nothing else that can be seen over there. And right now, honestly, the Venezia and the Republic got to retreat. Sending deck picks is trying not to die. Down to 23k and dropping. Now, Marceau of One Soul Gamer has moved successfully into B, and it looks like they're moving the Moskva up. Marceau has spotted the enemy, Marceau. He's going to try to get some shots out. Misses the shots, does not manage to get any more damage onto Serpent Lord. Fight going on over here at C again. Daring using his smoke to his advantage to just sit there and farm the Montana down, try to get as much damage as possible. And shots out from the Venezia towards the Moskva. Looks like the Moskva is going to get smashed. 10k off, heal already in and going. Now the Moskva of Mr. Bean PhD has shots onto that Des Moines, and that is an issue for the Des Moines. They've pulled a lot of their DDs away, leaving them the 2 Des Moines to hold those angles. However, man with an RX-7 has very narrow angles to not die, and during that time they did manage, NOCAP did manage to get B cap, so 1-to-1 on caps with C cap currently being contested, though it is controlled by KSC. Points lead is 400, 636 to 250, but a 50,000 health lead still for the side of NOCAP. despite the ship deficit. Sending deck picks, healing up. Venezia of NOCAP kill all at 31k. Shots are out. Miss Shadow Wolf so far, he's healing up. There's some shots in on him. 27k, he's still healing. 17k, that's going to take care of most of his heal there. And the Marceau of One Soul Gamer has been spotted by Serpent Lord. Problem for One Soul Gamer is now he's going to have a 1v2 if he has to go there. Okay, Daring in C, he's looking for that Shimmy. He wants to find that Shimmy, though he's down to 10k. We missed how he lost that next 3k. But Montana's at 80k, Moskva's at 39k. Shots out towards the Marceau. Nice clean hits there. And there's the radar. They're looking for him. Moskva's going to try to get some more shots out. 16-8 left on the Marceau. Remember, he cannot heal, though he does have French damage saturation mechanics. So we'll keep an eye on that. Z52 of Aussie Zeus has rotated back, by the way, to enable the Des Moines to push up past A. Problem here is if that Des Moines of the man with an RX-7 gets spotted, that Moskva's in a prime spot to broadside him for a little bit. Gearing of Floops has been spotted. Now he's on fire and down to 16k. Radar out on the from the Moskva. We'll see, did NOCAP get spotted by that? Yes, they did to get their Daring spotted by that. But One Soul Gamer, 22,000 health, and he has just been absolutely clutch so far. Oh, and sending deck picks takes a torp, and so does the Venezia. Venezia takes 2. They didn't realize there was a Z52 there. Sending deck picks 3,200. He's DCP'd, but does he have a heal? There's the heal coming out, so he'll survive. Venezia as well. And they're running right into a broad... They're running right into a buzzsaw here with Des Moines, and Z52. Shots out here onto I Am Coop, or I Am Co-op. Not sure which it is. Probably Coop, but we think Co-op as well when we think of the game. Now, we're starting to see NOCAP push into D here with all of their forces over here. Oh, and the Republic does finally go down over there. Unfortunate, if he doesn't take those torps, he's in a lot better spot. Problem is, that's a 500-point lead now for the side of KSC, and that's going to be a dead Venezia here in a split second from the Des Moines, which is going to increase the lead to 600 plus points. And with B being taken by the Marceau, even though KSC is losing C, they're still the only one taking points. Oh, big hits on the Shimikaze. Shimikaze spotted, and Hataki Hiyoshi takes some big hits. He's backing up now, but he has got a Daring that's shooting at him and trying to finish him out. Venezia of Jackal's also trying to dodge 3, like a shotgun effect of torps here. Looks like he's going to take 1. Not much. Oh, and he does get the dodge out. Though Montana, seeing and saying if he can get some shots on him, does get 11k off him. So not as much as the torps would have done, but still a well-placed salvo. KSC is up to 850 points, and they are ticking very, very, very close. They are ticking very, very, very close. We'll see Moskva of Mr. Bean PhD getting torps coming in, and now we're starting to see KSC wrap those 5 ships across to B. NOCAP has claimed control of C, but if you look at this, they're now penned in. They're Moskva of Mr. Bean's, their ship that's in a position to try to deny it, and he's got the health. But with the fact that you are down 650 points, you're down 3 ships, you need a miracle at this point. You need a miracle. You need to get a quick kill on one of their DDs, get torps on a battleship, couple things. Mr. Bean at 54k now. He is shooting over that island into, or attempting to shoot onto the Des Moines, but those Des Moines are playing beautifully with that edge of the island, and this is what I was talking about with that American AP, or American shell arcs. Look at that. Look at where that Des Moines of man with an RX-7 is, and he's just shooting over that island completely undetected onto Mr. Bean. Gets a shot there that accidentally hits it, but the point stands. Undetected, able to shoot just because the Z52 is sitting out there, and there's nothing Mr. Bean can do except try to blind fire, which is hard when there's an island in the way. Mr. Bean down to 41k. He's healing, but he's also burning. Meanwhile, they have moved the Venezia of Jack into B. He's going to smoke up to make sure that he can take B. They're also sending the Marceau of One Soul Gamer over, while the Montana and Daring push on to the Moskva, Shimikaze, and Montana of KSC. 974. It's going to be... They need a play right now for NOCAP. NOCAP needs a play right now. Torps coming in on their Venezia. That's not the kind of play I meant, game. 980 points. They're ticking up the 2 points every 3 seconds, so we're looking at about 10 seconds now until game's over. Can NoCap find a play? NoCap still looking, 990 points. Venezia is going to take some torps here. Venezia is going to not die, but it was close. He almost died. They take B, but with a victory and a strong demonstration in their first game of the day, your winners, ladies and gentlemen, are KSC. Your winner, ladies and gentlemen, KSC.